How do we feel about modern gaming? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it peak? Is it the worst it's ever been? For me, it's all right. It's great. Honestly, we live in a great time. It's not perfect though. We have a lot of issues to work on, but it's great. What's not great is I've heard the same thing over and over for the past few months, that modern gaming is boring and it sucks. And it's usually coming from the same type of people, you know the kind. Essentially, it is the, oh, when the game has no ball and no guns meme. It's that meme exactly. The second type is the people who wear the nostalgia goggle and they are foggy as hell. And to be fair, I do agree a lot with them when it comes to gaming, because for me, the one of the biggest era of gaming for me was the Xbox, GameCube, Nintendo DS, and the Wii. These, man. But it does come to a point where the nostalgia blinds you and you don't enjoy the new games. Like, it is easy to have that special retro game in your heart and still be able to like the current games, the modern ones. And then you have number 3, right? Is the people who you just call everything woke. All right, there's no nuance. There's no, oh my god, it's a black lead. Oh my god, this game is so woke. Black people are taking over. Oh shit. A couple days ago, I did find this video, and this guy was talking about how modern game sucks, and I was just gonna comment on it and see which category of person he falls into. So let's get it.
Gaming nowadays sucks, and there's no more good games to play. Saying that is probably the easiest way to trigger most modern gamers. However, if y'all actually took the time to listen to them people who say that, I promise you realize that they kind of have a point. Cause see, most people who say that come from an era where you didn't have to, quote, expand your horizons to find a good game.
It's funny that he's saying we didn't have to expand our horizon. Like, how did we all get into gaming? Were we not curious? How did we find the type of game that we liked? We didn't all love sports and then was like, oh, I know exactly what type of video games I want to play. So yeah, when people do say expand your horizon, it's just, you got to be curious, because I didn't know I was into turn-based RPG until I tried it. I didn't know I was into sports game until I tried it. I didn't know until I was into platforming games until I tried it. And I was lucky growing up because I had a bunch of siblings who were into video games, cousins who were into video games. So I did have the opportunity to play a bunch of games and try a bunch of genre and figure out what I like and what I didn't like. But I was curious. Nobody spoon-fed me the video game. I chose them.
Because back in the day, if you wanted to find a good game, it was easy. Here you go. Here you go. No sports? That's fine. Here you go. You want a good detective noir story? There you go. Wanted a shooting game with some over-the-top gunfights? Here you go. Want GTA but not GTA? Here you go. Need a racing game? Here you go. No microtransactions, by the way. This. Even this. I mean, goddamn, bro, I can keep going.
Hey, man, listen, I ain't got much to say about this, man. This is a nice selection. This is a nice selection. I would have added a little bit more because I was a Nintendo boy back in the day. Sega, missing a couple genre, but hey, man, that was you.
Then y'all say the only people who say that are people who only play 2K and Madden.
Do realize that those same people are the people who had more than 2K and Madden back in the day. Let me walk you through it real quick. See, back then, we didn't need to just rely on Madden for our football fix. We could go NFL Street. We could go ESPN 2K5. We could go NFL Blitz. We could go NFL Game Day. Hell, fuck it. Let's do it. NFL Quarterback Club. Bro, we didn't need just 2K. We had NBA Street. We had NBA Jam. Man, I bet half of y'all ain't even heard of NBA Shootout. ESPN Basketball. NBA Inside Drive. The GOAT of them all, NBA Live. We had variety back then. We had options, and those games came complete. They didn't come with no microtransaction.
Good point. There's options and there's variety. You want to talk about the type of options we had back then, and all you showed me was sports games. Buddy, we can talk about variety and options of today. Look at the picture you posted right behind you. Look at it. One of the reasons that the other sports games did not make it and they got discontinued is because they didn't sell as much. And also EA having partnerships and having contracts with these big sports organizations, NFL, the FIFA, the NBA, the NHL, and they were really focused on just making money. That's why these studios did not focus on more than one type of sports games, because they wanted to put all the efforts into one game and push it as much as you can. For that, you have to thank and hate EA and the sports organizations.
Y'all remember when this dropped? Yeah, this shit wouldn't have happened back then. Stop getting upset with people when they say that there ain't no more good games left, when you got games like this that come out and it take them 2 fucking years to fix the shit. Because when this dropped, it was finished. It was complete. Wasn't no goddamn patch.
You are correct. There's no defending this. that was unacceptable. All right, Cyberpunk 2077 was an unpolished and unfinished game, incomplete, that got released full price by the same AAA studio, CD Projekt Red, that gave us The Witcher 3. AAA studios are held at a much higher standard than any other development company out there because they make so much money, they're so big, you cannot mess up this badly. And while we're talking about modern gaming, No Man's Sky was also a big offender of that. And I know it's not a AAA game, but you get what I mean, all right? In terms of content, this game was not complete at launch. So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 was bad, but you also know how many other major games came out that same year? We had Final Fantasy VII Remake, The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Doom Eternal, Street of Rage 4, and Nioh. And I don't know about y'all, but these games ran smoothly on my PS4. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, that was the big bad game of that year, but for the most part, that year was fine. And again, that was 5 years ago. Yes, it took way too long to fix the game, I get it. But counter argument, there was many games back in the day that if they were broken, they were broken. You bought them, that's what you got. And if they were unplayable, they were unplayable. I am looking at you, Sonic 06, and I love that game. What I didn't like was 15 loading screen before I could even get to a level. You know that wasn't right. You knew that wasn't right. Superman 64, Big Rig. But yeah, we can all talk about bad games today because we have the internet and everybody's sharing their opinions. I'm gonna tell you right now, Shadow of the Colossus was an amazing game. So much so that it got remastered. Do you know how well it was running on the PS2? And I guarantee you did not like every single game that you played back in the day and you swept it under the rug. Lord knows I have. No, go away, we're not gonna talk about it. You won't see me disagreeing with you on the fact that games should come out complete. But at least today we can fix them with patches. Granted that it doesn't take months and years to fix. Yeah, that's too much, obviously. Like, let's not do that. But we can fix them.
Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Midnight releases? Ain't no more of that shit. This was a vital part of gaming culture when there was games that was worth standing outside all goddamn night for.
I feel like midnight releases are still a thing. Am I crazy? We just had the Switch 2 released not too long ago. Also, did we forget there was a global event that happened in 2020? It was not a midnight release. It released all right. Also, I've done the midnight releases. I've done it twice in my life, maybe. The last one I did was for Smash Ultimate, and I'm gonna say, not my cup of tea, all right? Waiting in line for a game to release at midnight, and then I have to work the next morning. Listen, I'm just going to pre-order it and then just pick it up after work like many adult gamer like myself. But that's just me.
Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Probably not. Couch co-op. What the fuck happened here? Another very vital part of gaming culture that was swiped away from us because of corporate greed. Oh no, we don't want 4 of y'all sharing one console. We want all 4 of y'all to buy your own console and just play online like a bunch of fucking dweebs.
Yes, I would love to go to my friends and play GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Wii Sports, Brain Age. And for sure, there are less of that today, but they're still there. You just gotta look for it. But for that, you gotta expand your horizon. Also, I'm pretty sure all of us having this conversation, we're all adults, which means we all have our lives, our obligations, jobs. Some of us have families. So yeah, our schedules are not gonna line up perfectly all the time for me to come to your place. So how about you sit your ass down, boot up your console or your PC, go online, and let's play some games. Let's get this dub. Playing online is convenient. Why do I have to go to your place to play games all the time? I want my own console. I want my own games. Trust me, if we're true friends, playing online will not ruin our friendship. That's not gonna stop us from seeing each other.
Like damn bro, whatever happened to family fun games like Guitar Hero and the Rock Band series? Everybody in the living room stressed out, mashing the buttons when this motherfucker trying to beat that one song.
You know what happened to these games? It was a trend, just like Just Dance. They were very fun games, but also the genre got oversaturated with games coming out almost every year, pretty much every year.
I don't think y'all realize that when y'all tell people that they have to expand their horizons to find good games, that you're literally proving their point. Because if gaming was currently as good as it always has been, according to y'all, wouldn't nobody have to dig for shit. It would just be readily available in their face.
So yeah, this is one of the things you said that made me believe maybe you don't like gaming anymore. Maybe you don't game as much as you used to. Because when we say expand your horizon, we just mean be curious. Because whatever got you into your genre of video games, just use that to try other video games. That's all we're saying. And you had to be curious to play video games. You don't have to get out of your genre, but also maybe don't go for the triple A's all the time. We have double A, we have A, I guess, and we have indie games. Listen, for years, we've lived in an age where you can have access to all the information you need about a game. We have reviews, demos, ads, gameplay footage, and we have Google. We have Google. The only thing that prevents you from enjoying new experiences is you. You gotta take the first steps. I got into so many genre of games because I was curious and I wanted to try them, and I love them. I love fighting games, I love racing games, I love platformers, I love adventure, action, guns, multiplayer, RPG, turn-based RPG, JRPGs. Sometimes I get into sports, maybe. I did not know I was gonna fall in love with Harvest Moon Magical Melodies on GameCube until I tried it. Gwen is the best girl, fight me. A game where you play as a farmer. You have your own land, you grow your own crops, you raise your cattle, and you pick up the best girl in town. Listen, hey, I'm gonna be honest, Harvest Moon over Animal Crossing, I said it. So yeah, you can try new things, or you can play the same games over and over and be miserable. The choice is yours.
Oh yeah, one last thing. When people say there ain't no more good games left, please stop suggesting these super niche ass games that only appeal to one type of person. You know damn well everybody ain't into turn-based RPGs. Cut the shit. Here you go. Here you go. No sports? That's fine. Here you go. Want a good detective noir story? There you go. Want a shooting game with some over-the-top gunfights? Here you go. Want GTA but not GTA? Here you go. Need a racing game? Here you go. No microtransactions, by the way. This. Even this. I mean, goddamn, bro, I can keep going.
Sure, not everyone is into turn-based RPG. Let's relax with the Baldur's Gate recommendation. It is a little bit funny though, because he did choose a game that won Game of the Year, that sold 15 million copies, and streamers and haters alike who hate on the Game of the Year winner played the game and they loved it. So you kind of defeated your own argument here. Like, I don't know, there's many games you could have chose, but you chose the Game of the Year. I don't.
So do I think gaming is dead? No. But is it as good as it used to be? Fuck no.
But that's not what you said. You said modern gaming sucks. I'm not trimming. That's what you said.
Gaming nowadays sucks, and there's no more good games to play.
You did make some good points in your video, but I think that you still have your nostalgia goggles on, pressed onto your eyes, and they're still foggy. Yeah, there's so much access than ever before. You just got to take the first step, my guy. I don't know what to tell you, and it does prevent you from enjoyed the new games. Or so I thought, because I did look through your page on TikTok and I do like some of your takes, and it seemed that you do like some of the modern games. But what piqued my interest is that you reviewed the game Splitgate and you say you're enjoying it. So I don't know what to make of that. I guess to end it, I would say modern gaming is great. We're in a good place, but also if you haven't tried some of the games back in the day, I'm telling you, the Xbox 360, Xbox era, Game Boy, Wii, Nintendo DS, it was good. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. There is a digital takeover, and the problem with that is they're not making the older games available, which should be a given. And if you're gonna make everything digital, open the entire library. So I would say grab as many physical copies as you can. I know I'm trying to do that myself. It's going to be hard because for some of them, I'm gonna have to sell a body part just to acquire it. And that was pretty much it. If you disagreed, you agree, let me know in the comment section. If you had more information to bring to the table, go ahead. Do you agree with this guy? Does he make good points? But yeah, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you later.